Hello everyone and welcome back to the Universim, where we are going to be looking at the Year of the Wolf. Apparently there are wolves in the game, which I was not made aware of, even though I believe I've read every single email that they come out with the updates in great detail, because I like their emails. I like knowing about the updates and everything. But before we do too much, let's just go ahead and start a new life. The devs have said that the loading process is much faster, and I agree. It is very fast now. Like, it is just done, you know? Like, seriously, look at this. Boom. I think it's done now. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little choppy, and then you're like, oh, is it done? And it's not done. So, let's see what we can find in this one. They've actually said that there's a new era and everything. See, it actually seems like it does, load a little bit faster, probably. I'm gonna not turn on the tutorials. Oh my god, look at all this forest. Holy crap, that is a lot of forest. But the problem is, there's no stone. None. None at all. Look at this. There's no stone. Oh wait, no, there is a little stone inside the forest. There's not a lot. I mean, I guess if you wanted to be here, you could have a really good forest. And one of the best things that I like about this version of the game is now it is completely frozen. All time is frozen until you place your epicenter. So you are allowed to look at your world to get a good view of it and think, man, where would I want to put my stuff? The weird thing is, it does look like when you're zoomed out this far, you can't see the stones. So you do have to zoom in just a bit to be able to see the stones. See, because I couldn't see this at all. Maybe that's why it looked like there was no stones at all. This is actually not a bad place. It's got a lot of trees. It does have a very small amount of stone, though, which is a bit alarming. There's a lot of food. Look at this. Look at all these patches of food, little patches of stone. You know what? Yeah, I think we're going to do this. Let me see here. Is this... This is all part of this, I believe. So this is going to be where we're going to get our water from. And this is going to be where we're going to put our fisheries. And we'll see what happens. We'll see just how much has really changed. I'm going to go ahead and put the epicenter pretty much smack dab in the center. That should work. Now the time goes. Yes, saving. Yeah, whatever, I know. Yeah, I told you don't put tutorials on. Yes. That's one thing that they still haven't fixed, is when you say to skip tutorials, it doesn't skip all the tutorials, which is strange. Whoa, what is that? That is a wolf. Look. He's majestic. Look at him. They're very lonely, though. I wonder if they'll start running in packs someday. I mean, that's what wolves do normally. They run in packs. Alright, so we've got, what, 4 nuggets? Yeah, 2 babies and 2 adult nuggets. They are building a hut. As you can see, they have added roads. I don't know how the roads are going to go. I don't know how they're going to do. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure what this thing is. I still haven't figured that out, but they placed this weird design on the ground and you can't place buildings on it, so... I mean, it's got to be for something. I don't know. Let's see here. We're going to go with water. Water is definitely important. Now, they said that you can queue up stuff, so let's, yeah, add to queue. Oh, okay, I see how it works. Well, that's cool. We'll go ahead and queue up all those. Footwear increases move speed, stamina recovery. Let's do that one. Can you queue up this? No, you can only queue up blues. Okay, that is completely fine. I'm okay with that. The primitive waterworks research is finished. Oh wow, that was fast. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build a water pump. We'll go ahead and build it right down here. Oh. Oh. Well, that's new. Oh my god. They made it so much easier to snap the waterworks. Oh, thank you, Critivo. That I have to applaud them on that. That is amazing. Did you see that? It just was perfect the whole time. Research is completed. Why is this a 1? Do I have to make this go away? I'm not really sure. Can it go away? Is it going to go away? It's a good question. Oh yeah, it went away. Good. Okay. Alright, so now let's see here. Okay, so it is still the fact that the blues are not going to show up until you get them all. Clothing apparently is already done. This is going to be done really soon, and then I would imagine that once this is done, we'll have more blues to choose from. And now you can see what they've done is they've added flags to the building. As you can see, this building has no water. So there is no status on the building anymore saying, hey, there's no water. They made it like a flag because they want to make it more realistic. Whereas, you know, in a real life, what in the hell is this thing? Is that a bear? It's a bear! Look at that, it's a bear. Those are the new animal that's been added in to this patch. I gotta say, I love the animals. I can't wait until you can interact with them and stuff, because they feel they're there, so the world feels more alive, but you can't do anything with them. Could you guys please build this water pump? Look at this road! Look at that road. They're just like, yeah, man. There's a fox. And now if you click on a nugget, you can actually tell what they're doing. Did you see that little line? You see this line? He's heading home. This shows you the exact path he's going to take to get to his home, which is apparently here. That is amazing. I have no idea how they did this, but it is fantastic. Come on, guys. We got a supporter. Who is that supporter? There are 2 supporters. Are you one of the supporters? No, that's a fox. Never mind. I think these are the supporters right here. Which makes sense because we only have the 2 adults. Although it does look like we have 4 adults now. So I'm noticing that the resources are still not on the slabs. I don't know if that is by design or what. I'm not really sure. Are you guys going to actually finish this building? That would be really fantastic if you would. Because we really do need that water pump. Why are you getting rocks? What are you guys doing? Oh, I know what they're doing. They are going to build a hut, I believe. That's what they said is something that is new now, is that when they immediately make a family, they will immediately make a hut. I think that might be what they're trying to do, or maybe they're just trying to break the rocks. I don't know. They seem to be building the water pump now, which is good because this hut doesn't have any water. And now it does cost more water, but the coolest thing is they increase the amount of water that you get from water pumps, which is so good. That was one of the things I was complaining about, because it just seemed like you use too much water way too quickly. Now everything does take water, but look at how much water you make from just one pump. 80 water. That's what I'm talking about. It used to be 30 water. That is a huge increase. So that is really great. I'm loving these roads too. Look at how gorgeous these are. I'm hoping it's going to show up really well in the video. I know the video is going to be a little choppy because this game is still recording in window mode. It is not able to record in game mode for some reason because I just can't find it. But I'm guessing it's because it's an alpha. It's still not even out on Steam yet, or at least I believe it's not. Once it's out on Steam, I don't know, maybe game mode will be recognizable. See, look at this. They built a road to this thing. That means it's something. I don't know what it is. You click it, it does nothing. So, I don't know. Look at this. Look at the roads. They're so good. Okay, well, we gotta stop fawning over the roads and start more research. So what do we got here? We got storage areas, we got cooking, we've got farms, and we have fishing huts. I think we're gonna go with fishing huts first, then cooking, then farms, then storage. Yeah, I think that'll do. I love the queue system. This was one thing that I was having trouble with as well, was forgetting to go ahead and do another research. Hold on a second. There was new powers too, I believe. Let me see here. Opens the creator's powers menu. There's Wrath. There's Tornado, Windstorm, or Trickle effect. That's what they were saying. Every now and then a divine being may be required to relieve themselves upon their civilization. That's terrible. Rather there will likely come a time when a civilization requires relief from above. Alright, basically you have the ability to summon a rain cloud. Forget the rest. So that's what it is. So you can actually summon a rain cloud, which I'm imagining is going to have something to factor in with crops in the future, maybe. Maybe your crops need water, so you can, you know, maybe your people will do like a rain dance or something, and you can choose to, you know, say, or you give them a rain cloud with rain that's going to fall on their crops and make them happy, or you can say, hey, you guys are terrible and I'm not going to give you rain. I don't know. I don't think that crops have anything to do with that right now, per se. So let me go ahead and see if there's anything else here. We do need a well. Where is that? There it is. What is this? It's weird that the archives could still be built from the very beginning. I find that very strange. But I guess it's not a problem. There's engineers. We do need that as well. But I want to build a well. Let's see, where would this look really good? I'm honestly thinking like right over here might not be... Whoa. What is this arrow? Oh my goodness. Have my prayers been answered? Have they finally showed how a nugget enters the building? Oh, that's fantastic if it's true. If this is true, that is amazing. In fact, that means... Oh, hold on. What is this? Elbow grease. Nugget might? Sure, why not? I mean, we don't have anything else to research, so we might as well research it. I still think it would be kind of cool to be able to, like, swap out. Like, if you're saying, hey, I don't want this one, you could swap it just one time. And maybe it would have, like, a cooldown, or maybe it would even be a god power, who knows? Where you're like, hey, I don't really want this one. I don't really want this perk, I want a different perk, so I could, like, swap it and shuffle into another perk. But not a blue perk, because that would be a little cheating. But just another, you know, just another randomly drawn perk. I wonder if they're going to do anything with getting rid of these stumps, because they do start to get really ugly. I don't know, maybe there would be something that you can do to, like, hammer the stumps out. I would hope not as a god, because Jesus Christ, who would want to do that? When you've done, like, 1,000 trees and you're sitting there click, 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 click 1,000 times? No, thank you. I'm talking about the nuggets being able to do it. Let's go ahead and actually get an engineers as well. Yes, look! Look at the arrow! Is it possible to do this? No, okay, it's not possible to do that. That would be really nice, though. If you could use the mouse wheel to turn the buildings, that would be kind of cool. I think I'm going to put the engineer right here. I like having the engineer relatively close to the pump, because this pump is probably... I mean, it's not looking too bad. Oh, it looks like their pop-up window does not work anymore. I think that's supposed to normally show you how much damage has been done, because now you don't have an actual visual line that you can follow. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean, that's just to demolish it. So you basically just got to kind of look at it and say, hey, this is, you know, it's okay. So basically what those flags are going to do, if the building is in a state of disrepair, the flag will pop up and say, hey, this building needs to be repaired, instead of the HUD that looked very not natural. You know, because, I mean, when a building is in a state of disrepair around you, do you see a giant HUD, like laser looking thing saying, like, hey, you need to repair this building? No, of course not. I don't know what this arrow is. I'm guessing it's wind? I don't really know. Huh. Well, I guess... Is there no way of telling what season you're in anymore, or is it the color now? It might be the color. What is this? It's a godlight. Okay. It might be the color. I'm not really sure. Because I want to know if it's going to be useful to actually put a fishery. You know, I think we'll go ahead and do it anyway, because we just got the fishery researched, so we might as well... Oh my god, look at this. Jeez, that is beautiful. Look at this everywhere. Pretty much everywhere that you're right next to the water, you can put it anywhere you want. It doesn't have to snap anymore. Oh my gosh, like, I am just so thankful that the developers did just that. Like, that is amazing. That means I can just line up all my water pumps just fine. There's no more snapping and being like, oh, I can't have it here, oh, I can't have it here, you know. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a point where it's going to be too close to the other water pump. That makes sense. What the hell is this over here? What is that lighting up? What is going on over here? Hold on. I think it was just a weird lighting effect that was coming off of these bushes. Look at the mammoths. They're so slow. I wonder what they are planning to do with the animals. I mean, there's got to be some way of interacting with them. Look at the roads. You can just see all the roads just branching off of everything. That is really cool. Wait, are they... Wait, is this the storage? I wonder if this is supposed to be the storage. The temporary storage or something? Because everybody's going, like, here to eat. What are you doing, buddy? You going to eat as well? Who are you? Are you in... What are you? Why do you have a tool? Oh, he's going to chop trees. Okay. That is understandable. Oh, here's winter already. That sucks. What the heck is this thing? Is that a bear? That is a bear. At least they are friendly. Look at that, they just walk right through them. They're like, you know, bears don't bother us. Sure, why not? Okay, so it is winter now, so that's not super good. Because obviously that means the fisher's not going to do anything. This flag here means there are no nuggets being engineers, so we will definitely assign a nugget here. You can only assign one, but that's fine. I think what you want to do is you want to go for mighty. I think the more mighty nuggets are better with this. Man, this is a lot of stuff. Like, I don't understand this stuff. What is this star? I think this is like to star the nugget to like favorite them. And I think this is like a trait of the nugget. Apparently we don't have any that have traits right now. But, like, if they're, like, fast eaters or something, it would say right here. And I think this is just education. I don't know why they picked a rubber duck to be uneducated, but hey, whatever. Here you go. You will be my engineer, because you are very powerful. Whoa, look at the snow. Wait, is it just me, or is the game playing even better now? Huh. Interesting. Oh, you can't even see the roads. Well, you can kind of see them. A little bit. They're a little hard to see. Hi, Nuggets. Is everything going well, everybody? think everything's going pretty well. There's another house over here, little baby nugget there. It's looking pretty good. Gotta keep an eye on the research. Make sure that I don't have any other buildings. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure we got everything except for the archives, but I'm still pretty worried. Actually, I might want to get a reservoir. Reservoir is not a bad idea. This even has an arrow as well, which maybe just has to do with the road, probably, because nuggets don't actually access this building. Why does this have a yellow box? Is that good? I don't know. Well, the fishing pier is complete, but it is going to have... Hold on, it doesn't... Oh yeah, it does have 2 flags. One says winter, and one says there are no nuggets in this building. But, of course, we don't want nuggets in that building because they can't do anything in winter. But that's okay. Elbow grease is done. Fantastic. Let's see what else we got here. Food cooking time reduced. Not bad. Definitely don't want that. Nugget move speed. You know, let's go with the food cooking time. Because now we can get our eatery going. Now, where do I want to put this? I feel like... Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that arrow. Perfect. It's so well put, too. Like, it's not like a tiny little arrow that you have to squint to look at. No, it's a pretty bold arrow that lets you know, hey, this is where the nuggets enter. So that way you can be like, okay, you know, I like this right here. Like that, I think. Because it'll be really close to the fishing pier. What is this? It's just popped out of nowhere. What is that? Is it just decoration? It's kind of cool if it is. I didn't know they added decoration to buildings and such. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't give them too many things to do. Alright, things are looking pretty good here. We've got plenty of raw foods. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. I need to check something real quick. Okay. Holy crap, I can't believe I've been playing for 20 minutes already. Jeez, doesn't even seem like it. Good lord. I'm still a little leery about the save system. I still feel like it kind of breaks things, which is fine, because, I mean, it's still in alpha. Does this look like a game that's in alpha? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. It does not look like a game that's in alpha. I can't believe this is alpha. Crytivo is an amazing, amazing game developing company. What are you doing, dude? Are you just, like, sitting there? Or he's preparing for a date. Ah, okay. Is this the date spot or something, maybe? I don't know. Well, who are you preparing with a date with? Like... Is there anybody even coming to date you? Or are they like... Oh, they might be building the buildings first. What was this building again? Oh yeah, that was the reservoir. Definitely want to get that reservoir up. Definitely, that is very important. We'll have to see how the roads look once it comes not winter. I'm hoping the winter's not going to be as harsh. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. I'm just kind of hoping that you can get a grip on the food issues. That's the one problem I have with this game, is there's just a point where you can't make enough food to feed your civilization because they grow too much and there's just, you know, not enough food. Let me see how this looks over here. It's a lot of fish population. For that tiny little pond? Oh, actually, maybe that's not as small as I thought. Holy crap, yeah, that's definitely not as small as I thought. I thought it was just like this small little pond here, but it's actually pretty good size. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, look at that, 99.8% water still. And we're still doing really good. I think this 55 basically means that this is unused, so it's going to the reservoir. Yeah, 55 usage. So it's filling up by 55. And like I said, the reservoir is just kind of like a bank. You can bank your water in there. That way when you start noticing that the reservoir is kind of going down, which would be really nice if maybe they had a flag for the reservoir that said, hey, you're losing water. And that would be really cool if the devs would do that. I mean, I know they're doing the flag system and everything, and I agree that the flag system is really cool. It's probably a little harder to understand, because when you look at this building, you're like, what is wrong with this building? I can see flags. I think it might get to do something with colors as well. So you can just start to know, hey, an orange flag means there's no nuggets in this building. And the green flag means that, hey, it's winter. And so this building is not doing what it's supposed to do. Where did that thing go? It's gone. Yeah, the little decoration thing, it just disappeared. I wonder why it disappeared. Wait, was that decoration part of this? I don't see it anywhere. Okay. So now this flag is saying there's nobody working there, and there's no food. So, we will definitely assign a nugget. I'm not really sure if you need like a mighty nugget. I don't think you need a mighty nugget to cook. So we're going to go with a very young nugget. Oh, that eatery takes up 20 water. Okay. So like I said, things do take more water now, but your pumps actually output more water too, which is fantastic. Like, I was starting to get worried when they said, we're changing it to make things take more water. I'm like, oh my god, it was bad enough before. But then they're like, you know, it's going to go from 30 to 80 for pumps. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm cool with that. Now, I am a little worried about the farm, because the farms do take, they tend to take a lot of water. It doesn't even say, because you can't actually know until you plant. But it actually might not be a bad idea to get some farm going here. Do we have, yeah, we have an arrow there too. Even though I already knew where this one is, because I always put the little slabs there facing towards it. I still feel like the farm is so freaking big. It takes up so much room. That should work, I think. We don't want to give them too much work, remember. You never want to give your nuggets too much work. But we definitely want one of each building except for the archives for now. I've just had bad experiences in the past with saving. It may not have been directly tied to saving. Well, what's going on here? What's going on? Are we losing water? Or is this saying that it's full? I think this flag is saying that it's full. I think. Is it? I'm guessing that this flag is saying, hey, your reservoir is good. Which is fantastic. Now we have to remember that the reservoir, once it starts draining, like, it's not going to get better. It's just going to keep getting worse. So you got to be really careful about that. We're already cooking up some meals. They're starting to cook up. Well, actually, they're not cooking up any faster because this hasn't finished yet. But once that's finished, it should cook really fast. And as you can see, you can only hold a certain amount of food. You can actually get water there. You can only hold a certain amount of raw food, which is fantastic. Because back in the day, it used to hold like 30 raw food. So all your raw food was in the kitchen and nobody could access it at all. And so if your cook died, like, you had no food. You had to make another cook and then have them cook all the stuff up. And sometimes it just wouldn't work. It was pretty crazy. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We got a green one. Nugget carry capacity. That's not bad. Well water capacity is pretty nice too. I think I want to... Well, maybe not. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the nugget lunch break speed. It's just better to have them eat faster, because then they can get back to what they're doing faster. Now see, the reservoir doesn't have its flag anymore. Why? I guess the flag is just there to let you know, hey, it's full. And then it goes away? I don't know. So perhaps there is already a flag that's going to alert you and say, hey, your reservoir is draining now. You might want to do something about that. The cool thing is the reservoir really holds a lot of water, so it does give you enough time to build another pump. There's the flag again. Huh. Weird. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that the reservoir is filled. That's good. It's good. I don't understand why the flag comes and goes. It's very strange. I'm hoping that flag will turn red when we start losing water, though. I do want to try and test when we lose water, because just to see what it looks like. So we just got to do a little bit of waiting here. Hopefully this winter is going to be over soon. This is annoying. God, winter lasts so long in this game. And it wouldn't be so annoying if you could get food, but you can't. There's no way of getting any food in the winter at all. What is that? What is going on over here? Is this saying that this is getting water as well? Oh, it's full. Oh. Oh, okay. That's cool. It's cool with me. This isn't full yet, so I mean there's a lot of different ways that they can get water now, so that's good. Because you don't want them drinking water from the ocean or from rivers or anything like that, because they could get sick. And without a hospital, you don't want nuggets getting sick, trust me. Although apparently now you can heal them, I think. That's why I'm saving up my creator PowerPoints here. I don't know how much it costs to heal, though. Let's see here. Protection? Yeah, there it is. It only costs 1. That's awesome. It's not bad. It appears the storage area's research is done. Great. Now let's see, we got refined materials, we have traditional healing, and we have recreation. So let's go with traditional healing first, because I feel like that's very important. Then recreation, so that we don't have sad nuggets. And then this, because I still am not really sure what you do with the stone and the wood refinery, per se. I think it's for upgrading buildings. But the thing is, like, I don't think you can immediately upgrade buildings as soon as you get access to those new resources. I think you still have to, like, research upgrading, I believe. I'm pretty sure you still have to research upgrading, and it didn't even work for me last time. Spring is back! Look at all the roads. You can see them now. And spring is here, which means we can start fishing. Now, I think this might have something to do with might. Like, the more mighty the nugget, the more fish they can carry, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go with a mighty fisher. Go and fish. Fantastic. Okay, so everything's looking pretty good here. Got our reservoir going well. Should probably get the farm going as well, I would say. Let's go for a mighty farmer as well. The next mighty person would be Wimba here. Wimba, you are going to plant... well, we want food. I mean, herbs, as you can tell. It's only mountain and desert that you could do it. I mean, I guess you could do it anywhere, honestly. This crop is not meant for this biome. It will consume twice as much water and produce half as much food if planted here. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see, there's the mangrove fruit, which I still don't understand this growth speed. Very depending. I don't know. I mean, it seems like it does 8 food, only takes 4 water, and that seems pretty good. Holy shit, look at the food, 26. 26 for the crystalline crab apple too, but I mean it takes 26 water too, so you gotta be careful there. So we can only plant these 3. I feel like, you know, let's just go all out. We'll do the crystalline crab apple. Once this guy moves to the farm, he should do it. It said it's only like 26 water, so 50, 60, 70. It should still be good. We should be almost basically just on the point of starting to use the reservoir, which is fine. We actually do want to build a storage area too, so let's go ahead and build this warehouse. As you can see, beautiful, beautiful arrow letting you know where it's going to be facing. I really feel like putting it out here. I don't know why, but it just looks like it might work out here. We'll try and put it kitty corner. I'm trying to maybe get the road to go like this. I think that might be what it's going to do. But look at the roads. Aren't they beautiful? They're so good. I mean, they're kind of not really there right now, but they did say when you go to new eras, they're gonna repave the roads. They might get rocks on them, you know. And we can move to a new era if the game will let us. So this might be a bit of a longer video. If it is, I'm really sorry. If it's too long for you guys, you can just, you know, watch it in chunks or whatnot. It's all about that. I mean, you don't have to worry about ads because I can't even monetize my videos anyway, so it's just a straight up viewing experience, which is pretty cool. Yeah, look, it did exactly what I wanted for the road. Perfect. So you can kind of set up the roads in the way that you want. I like the way this looks too. It's like a really sharp curve there. Everything else is really soft curves, and then right going into the farm, you're like breakneck speed. You just crash off the road and stuff, but you can't crash because there's no cars. I'm pretty sure there will be cars one day. And my god, look at what they are doing with this game. It is amazing. There's a lumber mill and a stone mine now. I don't know what those are. We'll get to them in due time. What I might do is I might just go ahead and cut this video at the hour mark, or close-ish to the hour mark, and then record more later, because I really don't want a super long video. I mean, people seem to like the hour-long videos. They seem to like it. I get a lot of comments that say, hey, I like the fact that you know, do long videos on this. And so that's pretty cool. Pump output power. We're doing it. We are doing it. Now, see, that was really close. Look at that. Once this goes up, the reservoir should start being used. It is already summer. Wow, that was quick. That was a really quick spring. How is this looking? 2 fish. Currently gutting right now. Oh, they do have a progress meter here. It's right around the nugget. That's cool. It does look like we don't have a lot of food, but we have a lot of cooked meals, which is really good, because for those of you who don't know, if this is like the first video you've seen on Universim, when a nugget eats a cooked meal, they are fuller for a longer time. Wait, that didn't even make sense. They stay full for a longer time, not fuller. They don't get more full. It's just that they stay full for a longer time. They don't require food. You know what? I think I like this place for a hospital. Because there's a couple of places they can go for herbs. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and get our hospital, because I do feel like that is going to be pretty important. We will try and put it right about... Yeah, that looks good. Now, I know they are building quite a bit. They're building this hut, I believe. Yeah, that is a stone hut. Oh, that was another thing that the devs changed. Stone huts now require less resources, which means now you are able to have more stones for other buildings that you build, per se. Let's look at how this farm is looking. Man, those plants are looking good. They are looking good. The farmer is eating currently. If you click him, you can see what he is doing. He is eating at the eatery. That is fantastic. He is also eating with somebody else who is drinking, not eating. Oh, somebody's injured. Oh no. Yeah, I forgot how to use a ladder. I forgot how a ladder works. They didn't use one on the way down. Oh man, but that's okay. Don't worry. We are getting that hospital up. And I think I'm just going to use the storage, just open storage for now. Now we are using the reservoir, so let's see if it is flagged. It is not flagged. That is really too bad. But it is a very low usage. Maybe it's only going to flag it when it gets lower. I think we're going to try and leave it the way it is for right now, though. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and get one more water pump. I was thinking it would be okay, but we got a hospital on the way, so... Look how beautiful that is! Look at that! Oh, it's perfect! Oh my god, thank you so much, Critivo, for getting rid of the snapping. Please don't bring it back either. It was terrible. This is so much better. Like, you can just line this whole thing with water pumps. That is amazing. How are these crops looking? Whoops, that is the actual farmer. They are looking pretty good. They are looking like they're going to be done in about 10 minutes. That is pretty good. Let me go ahead and check my recording. Okay, we still got about 20 minutes to this video. And like I said, I'm not going to save, but if it does get a little out of hand and I still feel like we can make progress, because right now I'm feeling like we can make progress. Where is all this raw food coming from? Fisher, are you doing this? Are you seriously providing us with that much raw food? That just doesn't even seem physically possible. Although maybe people are going and, you know, going and foraging. And this is a new thing that they did too. See how the injury is a yellow instead of red? So now it's basically telling me, hey, this guy's injured, but it's not like critical. As it gets more critical in the health department, or as the nugget gets more critical in the health, it starts to become orange and then red. So at least we know, hey, this guy is injured, but it's not a big deal right now. Which is good because we're building this hospital. Which actually is almost built. Just needs 5 more wood and then everybody to build it. And boom, there you go, hospital. Fantastic. Oh my god, this is a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. I just thought it was going to be a little bit of changes. This is a lot of changes. I can't believe just how much the road changes. Like, look at how much more alive the city looks now that it has a road. Even though the road is not, like, perfect. You know, like right here, there's like... It doesn't connect in certain places, which they might fix, or maybe that's just the way it's supposed to look because it's a dirt path right now. It makes sense. I don't see any flags on any buildings right now. Recreation research was a little tricky, but they managed to get it done. Fantastic. That means we are not going to have depressed nuggets. Although, are they depressed? I don't know. I feel like putting one of those recreation places... I do feel like this is still just a random building. When you click it, it just gives you a random building. Oh my god, look at how slow this rotation is. Oh, it's so slow. Wait, is there a way to speed it up? Nope. Even Shift plus R or E does not speed it up. That might be something that they might want to look into. Maybe, like, if you hold the button, it speeds up to a certain speed. That way, if you have to rotate all the way around like that, it doesn't take forever. Like that. We'll put it right there. That way the road will probably just build like that. I want to see the road get built real quick. Because I don't know how it works. I don't know when it works. When does it happen? Does the building have to be built? Does it have to be started? Who knows? I've never really paid attention. There's the hospital road. Oh, it might have to be actually built then. Either built or, well, I mean, we can't look at it now because we gotta go get us a doctor. I'm gonna go for young. What is this? What is that right there? Who is this? They have a shell. What does that shell mean? What does it mean? Oh, I gave him the doctor job. I probably didn't mean to do that. Yes. I want a young doctor. You'll do. I just want to see what this thing means. What is this? It's a hermit. This nuggets, it should be this nugget, doesn't like others and takes 50% longer to find a mate. Ah, sounds like me. Although I do like other people. It's just, I have extreme anxiety. So I'll pretty much be alone for the rest of my life. But hey, there's the road, it looks like. Isn't it? Yeah, it did show up. I guess it just takes time, because this hasn't even started. But it does have supporters, so that's great. Good, it should have supporters. This guy's getting herbs, getting that medicine, getting this person to be healthy. So, do you start losing stuff now? Okay, does this mean that this is an upward trend? No, that's right. These are your perks, I think. You're starving? No, you're not starving. There's the Molder's perk. So what is this? Why is this going down? Dehydration? Well, you are pretty low on the water. 1 every 33 seconds. Standard decay. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I think this is energy? No, that's happiness. This is energy. Alright, cool. That's understandable. Kind of feel like there's nothing else to build right now. That's the thing. It's a little slow when it comes to like building a whole bunch of stuff. You're like, I've kind of built everything already. I kind of feel like maybe one of these is going to be enough. I might put one more. Especially the fact that you don't need nuggets in the building to have it done. Oh, we're done with this too. Let me see, what is this? Well water capacity, that's nice. Nugget hunger need. Ooh, that's good too. Eatery food capacity is nice too. Man, these are really good. But I think I'm going to go with that nugget hunger need. Because, I mean, having less hungry nuggets can't be a bad thing. How are these crystalline crab apples looking? Oh my god, look at them. Holy crap, they are looking gorgeous. He's harvesting right now, isn't he? Oh, he's tending. They are not even done yet. Holy crap, look at them. They're beautiful. They look like little hearts. That is fantastic. That is going to give us so much food. Like, seriously, I actually feel like you can kind of maybe have a bigger civilization now. It might actually be possible. That's pretty exciting. What's this guy doing? Waiting on a date? Doing nothing. Water, 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 water. Okay, well, there's water. Okay, well, I think he fixed himself. Why do you want water so much? Why is he thinking about water so much? He's not even that thirsty. Very strange. But that's okay. The refined materials is done. That's fantastic. Let's see what else we got here. Heavy lifting. That's a blue? Hmm, interesting. Cemetery, forecast tower. You know, let's go with the forecast tower first because it is very important. We'll go with the heavy lifting, honestly, next because it's not that long. It only takes 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So that's not too bad. We'll go with the school next and then the cemetery. I love this queue system. This is so good. Because then you just queue it all up and you're just like, you know, don't even have to worry about it. It just gets done. It just gets done. It is... c'est magnifique. It is getting a little bit late here, but I think we got about 10 minutes. As you can see, I mean, look at the progress we've made in 50 minutes. We've went from absolutely nothing to a tribe of 15 adult nuggets, 2 baby nuggets. And, I mean, we have all these buildings. There's the cosmetics. It's cosmetics. These are the customers. I wonder why these are locked. I think it's because you have to upgrade it, but I don't even know if you can. They only take 5. So you know what? What is this? That is a prayer enclave, so they are building their church, which I guess that's what it equates to. Is a church. Oh god, where do I want to put it? I think I want to put it right here. I'm going to put one more because I feel like... Well, actually, let me look here real quick. How is everybody looking for happiness? Oh geez, there's somebody that's a heavy eater, I think is what that is. I don't know what this one is. I really wish you could just hover over it and it would tell you what the trait is. But it doesn't. Tooltip, trait, tooltip. Oh! Hey, here we go. Yeah, but it still doesn't tell you what it is. I mean, I guess some of it makes sense, but like this ant, what does it mean? They hate ants? They don't like insects? I don't know. Busy like an insect? I don't know. Look at all these people getting happy. Well, actually, I want to list this in low happiness. Yeah, see, there's not too many people that are not happy right now. So I think we'll be okay with just the cosmetics for now. We may build more later, but for right now, I think we'll be okay. We definitely need to get this dew forecasting done. We gotta get that forecast tower up. That is very important. What is going on here? What is this saying? Are you saying that you are getting enough water? No farmer present. Well, that's because he's eating right now. It's all good. Oh, look at the rain. And it went away right away, didn't it? It's like, hey, well, that's all we wanted was some rain. I don't know. Maybe that was just a coincidence. It was probably just a coincidence. Dude, stop eating and drinking and get back to your crops. Somebody's going on a date. How's the fisher looking? Sailing, so... Must have just caught some fish. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those fishes. How many fish did you catch? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, that's 6 fish. Fantastic. That is beautiful. Hey, you might want to gut those fish before the bear comes and take the fish. No, he's not going to take the fish. Bears don't do anything. He would normally, though. That bear would be like, ooh, I smell something yummy. Why is the bear getting all bubbly? That's kind of weird. That's not a normal water effect. Now, I still don't understand the prayer enclave that much. What the hell is this thing? Is that another... Oh, it's a stone hut. Well, where's the road for that one? Oh, I can't see the road at night very well. Is that with the godlight on? Yeah. The godlight doesn't help that much. They've almost got the prayer enclave built. And that's where you can go to get, like, quests or something or another. Oh, this is looking really good. Oh, that's because the crops are being harvested now. Look at the food! Holy crap. Alright, that's fantastic. We need to keep an eye on our hospital, too. It's looking pretty good. Lots of medicines. Good. See, the thing is, you can actually build a self-sustaining civilization, because you can have one farm for food, one farm for herbs. And that way you never run out of herbs. So that's pretty fantastic, honestly. Now, I'm not sure what actually happens with this anymore. Like, I can't remember if you go into the pause menu, if it still messes things up. It very well may. So I may just cut out real quick and then come back real quick. Which means you might miss like a couple seconds of stuff, but it's probably better than going to the pause menu because it could break everything. It has in the past, I know that. Look at this. This other pump, I don't think it's working. Yeah, I don't think it's doing anything. Probably because it's not needed. That's kind of nice, though, that it's not being used. But doesn't it mean that it's, like, still getting hurt, though? Because you can see that it's not rotating, which means I guess that it's not being used. But we still do need it. Remember, we can't just say, oh, that pump's not being used. Guess we don't need it. No, we still need it. It's just because the farm is no longer having anything done right now. Dew forecasting is done. That is fantastic. Gotta figure out where I want to put my building. I think I'm maybe over here with all these stumps. Might not be a bad place. Whoa, there's lots of stuff. There's my production buildings, which we're not going to worry about that right now. There's the bunker. I will definitely build that as well, but I want my forecast tower. Whoa! Was that just lightning that struck? That was kind of terrifying. Here, we're going to put it right here. And now they give much more of an advanced warning when it comes to dangerous stuff. Why is there a drip here? What is this? What? Wait a minute. Is this... Wait. Wait a tick. No way. No. No, that's not even possible. Are you kidding me? If so, that's amazing. I think basically what that was saying is these were getting watered, so they were growing. No. I never saw anything about that in patch notes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's a fantastic thing, especially the fact that you can summon your own rainstorms. Now, the lightning, that was scary. I don't know what was up with that. I've never seen lightning strike, or at least I don't believe so. How much raw food do we actually have here? 16. A lot of raw food. How is this storage looking? It's pretty full. I think it's still doing pretty well. We're getting the forecast tower built, which is definitely very important. We got to get those advanced warnings of the dangerous stuff that could happen. Alright, so I'd say not very much is happening right now, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this video and I will pick up right away for part 2. Like I said, I'm not going to go to the pause menu because it might break stuff. I'm not really sure. It might get a little choppy here because I have my preview open at the same time. But anyway, I will see you guys in part 2. Vidavis out.